Atlanta United Fan TV, man, very disappointing loss. Something against Red Bulls, yeah, we just can't muster up anything, it seems. And I think it's like a typical result against the Red Bulls.
Yeah, that was a tough one to digest. We love Tata. I always trust his decision making, but I mean, really from the lineup, I had concerns. The lack of pace in the back, no Escobar, Parkhurst, and Lorenowitz next to each other. That just didn't seem like it was going to be a good idea from the jump, and it didn't work. And then, once the game started, it seemed like they wanted to take the steam out of the match early. At least just trying to understand what's happening. And so you see the slow passing in the back and then long ball. I don't know, like it seems like one of those things where like they were playing to get to halftime and then maybe make adjustments from there. But once you're down 1-0, that changes the dynamic of the game, and it's hard to get out of that gear when you need to get a goal. So the first sub, Barco for Nagby. Yeah. Taking Nagby, I thought when he got on the ball, he was definitely one of our better players, somebody who's doing something with the ball. So taking him off was tough, but I tried to understand it like, okay, you go to a straight back four and you put Remedy and Lorenowitz and maybe try to get the attack out of the back. But they scored soon after that, and after that it was over. It was a tough one to watch.
Yeah. No, it seemed like we got just out-coached completely in this match, where from the lineup, from the tactics, from our shape, from just allowing them essentially time and space as well. And between Larry and Parkey, like you were saying, they're going to target that from the very beginning. I agree. And then we couldn't muster up anything offensively, and then taking Joseph off for Vasquez, I'm not really sure that there's much that Vasquez can offer more than Joseph, especially late game. And we don't have a midweek game. It's perplexing.
That one, I just straight up didn't understand. I don't know if he's just resting Joseph. I don't know if Joseph picked up a knock. I really don't know how to defend that sub. And like when they scored the second goal, it was only 75th minute, somewhere around there. 15 minutes is enough time for Atlanta to score 2 goals. And you saw Vasquez in on goal. Maybe Joseph chips it. Maybe Joseph goes around the keeper. So
Vasquez hits it right into Robles there. Yeah. Obviously we have to shake it off. We're still top, but there are worrying signs definitely if we have to face them in the playoffs. Is this a team that you would feel comfortable facing?
No, I mean you can't say that now. That's 3 losses in 4 meetings with Red Bulls all time. So they are.
Well, I think it's 2 draws and 2 losses.
Is it 2? No, because we lost them earlier this season. We lost them game 1 last season.
And then we tied at Red Bull Arena last year.
Yeah, so it's 3 losses and 4, right?
3 losses. Well, no, 5, I think maybe. Well, semantics.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Either way.
We're not good against them.
Exactly.
Basically.
We have not won against them.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's one of those. Every team's gonna have sort of a bogey team. Unfortunately, we have maybe a couple because of DC United. But yeah, if it were between them, who would you choose?
I'd have to say DC. I think like taking the last loss in context, that was our first visit to Audi Field, and they did some things with the pitch. The team's really informed, but I still feel like over the course of 2 legs, we could take them. Like they would still have to come to the Bends.
We could take DC United.
Yeah. Whereas Red Bulls, they've beaten us at the Bends. They've beaten us obviously in Red Bull Arena. Our strategy would just have to be completely different. I mean, I think Tata tried something that just didn't work. So I don't know what he would do differently, but it can't be this.
Yeah, definitely. Agreed. But appreciate the time, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.